Well, it's a slow process, this repotting, because I'm having to, well, I'll look on the internet first to see what I'm dealing with, and then I have to unpot them. And this one here is a Dendrobium kingianum alba, and this has got historic signs of scale. And I've got another one here. I'm not sure, that didn't have a label with it. It's another kingianum type, but this one I've cleaned. This is the kingianum alba, and you can see there I've got some viable roots. So I've left them in soak here. I've got this other little kingianum in soak, and I've watered that one. This is the one that, the Finalizing. I've just watered that just to get those roots hydrated. I've not actually drenched it, but I've watered it. This little one here, it's just in some water. And this is Dendrobium, Wenzillii. Now look at that. Look at this. This is all that's left of this. And I've got another little cakey here, and I've got another little cakey developing there. And again, you see, that's just in some water, just hydrating those. This one actually hasn't got a bad root system. Look at the roots. I don't think they're viable for 1 minute, but you know, they may well just take up some sustenance up to those canes. And there, I've got a cakey there, you see. And what else have I done? I've done the this one here, and this is Dendrobium Cassiope. Look at that tiny little thing there. Now this has got to be watered yet. There's a root there, and there's some roots around here, but that's all I've got. Dendrobium Cassiope, that one, and that little tiny one there. That's due to go into some water. This is how I usually put them in. I've got my little jug. And so this is, I'm not sure what this is. We think it could be, or I think it could be, a bulbophyllum. I mean, could be completely wrong there. And this is being hydrated now in this little pot, and I think that one's going to be fine. So I can take that one out now, and what else I'll do is I'll just bob that one in there like that for a minute. And it's really deciding what to do next. These, the little kingianums, they're all little pieces. Look, every one. Look. And I've wiped them all down. Got a new growth there. And pulled some of these outer sheaths off like that, because they're the ones that hide scales. And you see that? See, that was a scale. I think they're historic. I don't think there's any live scale. I mean, I can spot scale a mile off. But you've got to clean, you know, you've got to clean all these up, because if you don't, the scale, you know, once you introduce scale into your collection, well, it's going to take you years to get rid of that. I can spot scale, I tell you. I once had it brought into my collection, and it took me absolutely ages to get rid of it. You see that one, you see, you can see the new roots there coming through. And it's got some little cakeys. And of course, I don't know whether kingianums are little kiki makers, but some dendrobiums are if you overwater them. So that's that one, that's that one. Let's have a look at this one. There's another nice one, you see. Nice little roots on that. Got a new growth there. And you see there. And you see what I mean by historic scale. So that should just pull off. Now that one hasn't. Let's just have a look. Yeah, sorry. I'm just, yeah, it came off with a wet finger. So, like I say, I've gone over all these, especially when I saw the scale. There's another little one, you see, with a nice little growth there. And let's just see if we can tidy this up a little tiny bit before I try and pull them all together. I mean, is that worth saving, that one? But then I think to myself, well, I'll give it a chance. It's got a nice little root there, and it's got a new growth coming from it. And then we've got this one, and believe it or not, that's a keiki on the top. So let's bring these all together now. That's the worst part, is trying to bring everything together. So you get it in a pot. That looks alright. So what you don't want to do, what I don't like, is having all the growth going in different directions. What I'm looking for is some clips. I'll just borrow this clip off this one for the moment. Well, I'll just bring it all together. Okay, so let's see. Do you think that'll be alright that way? Look as though we've got a little new growth there. And we've got this little one here. So you've got that root there, and you see the little root there. And we've got that one. Right. Okay, so we need a little pot. And I was going to use this pot. It's only a homemade pot, that is. Okay, let's see if we've got a little bit of... again, I don't want to introduce too much sphagnum moss. I've got a little bit of grow stone here I'm going to put at the bottom. I've got a bag of grow stone here. Cathy kindly let me have. And put that in the bottom there, and just a little tiny bit. And put a little bit of Orchid bark. And let's see if I can bring and plant these all together. So what I don't want to do is have some buried too deeply. But those that are producing roots, I want them to be able to reach that media. Let's see, where's that one? And that one. Okay, that's there. Those, that's better. Let me see how I've got that one there. That's too low down. I've got to bring that one up, because otherwise that's going to get... I mean, it would eventually grow up through the media, but I don't want it to be trapped too far down. No, that's that. And we've got another one there. Can you see that other one? There, that one. I don't want that to be planted too far down neither. So let's bring this one up. Let's see there. I wonder if I can get away with it that way. bring them all together and just see whether this Orchiata bark, I mean this is supposed to be medium Orchiata bark. Some of it is quite small. So there, you see that's the back. There's the roots down there, can you see? Now where's that one? I want that one to go. See, I've got that one there. See that one there? Just need that to go down a little bit. Or have a bit of the media. There we go. Right. Maybe a little bit. Can you see where the roots are now? There. Tuck that down. Tuck that down. Right, so that's the back. I suppose I could have pushed it over, but I've got that new growth coming there. So let's see. There we are, you see. Roots there. And we've just got this little one here. That it just sits a little bit high. Ah, that's better. That's better. I've just pushed it. Just pushed it down. Right. Maybe another couple. I might have to just stake that. But now I've got that little new growth coming just up there, can you see? So I've got to be careful. There. Tell you, the fiddling you have to do sometimes. There, that's that new little growth. Right, so that one is kingianum alba. And I think that one, no, that one's come out. That's the one with the little tiny growth on. And I'm going to have to try and see if I can get that to stay put. There's always one, you know, that never wants, and it's so tiny, look at that. But I want to give it every chance, and I just need it to stay put down there. Well, it'll stay put for the moment, but probably off camera I'll secure it a little bit better. So that's one of them, and we're going to now just put that in that water. Okay, and let that hydrate itself. Alright, tell you, talk about a slow process. Right, so let's have a look what we've got here. See, we've got another growth, got trapped. We've got that one with a bit of a cakey at the top. So let's see. That's another one. It's got quite a good root. That one has. And that new growth there has struggled to get straight. So let's see if I can bring it round that way. I've got another here, see? There. So let's see. And then if but I've not cleared any of these little sheaths. It gives you the opportunity when you're repotting just to clear these sheaths if you can. I'm going to put that one at the back there like that. Let's have a look what this one's doing. Now will that go there? Let's see if we can put that there. Then we've got this big long one here with a cakey on the top. Let's have a look underneath. It's alright, I'm just checking what that was then. What I'm going to have to do with these kingianums, because I know it's historic scale, but I'm going to have to be very careful, because once you get scale, you've always got scale. So you've got some nice new little nubbins coming there. And what's this thing? There's another little piece, you see. So let's see if I can pull that there and maybe take that one there. Alright, so, and you see how tiny that is. What's this size? Let's have a look. Will it show me? Is it an inch or a 2-inch one? I can't see. I know it's very small. Again. Put a little bit of bark in first. Okay. Try and get the roots in. And if they don't go in, just twist them round and round and round. You see now, they're all in there, aren't they? And it will allow me to put a little bit more at the bottom. So, there we go. Try and hold on to them if you can. Because like that other one, they want to jump clear, and I don't want them to jump clear. Well, they seem to be firm, but I need to get some media down here. It allows me to tuck some small media down. See, I've got a root. See that root there? And you see that root there? I need that to come down. Let's have a look. A bit like that other one. That one's just a little bit high. But hopefully I can get it positioned so it'll send its roots down. There. Well, there's some other little tiny roots, can you see? There's that new growth coming through there. There's some more roots there. So I think I've got a root here. Let me have a look where that root's. Can you see that root there? Let me see where I can push that root into. There. It's not a 5-minute job, you know, this isn't. You have to have patience of Job. Because if you don't, there. What does that look like? Doesn't look too bad. So it's been that other one. I'm going to put it in the same pot. She says, let me throw that bit of water away and put some in out of the tap. I'm quite lucky here because the tap water, the TDS, is very similar to the rainwater. Right, so that's two little kingianums now. And then I thought, if I get just chance, I wanted to have a look at this one. No label, of course. No label. Can you see the leaf? And the leaf, I wonder if this is a Pleurathalis or something. Can you see? Bit of a cane there. Let's see what we've got. A lot of them. Well, the majority of them have got roots like this. And so it's not brilliant. Well, what can you do? I've got some labels which say Pleurathalis, but what they are, I have no idea. See that one? That looks to be a viable root. Where's my little tool? I need to scrape some of this debris away here. See? Can you see those two little roots there? Now, that was a new growth, I believe, that one. But that one's failed. So I'm just going to trim that off like I have, and then, because it's got roots there, it might just send out, see there's another little root, can you see, sorry about that, it might just send out another little growth at the side of it. Right, so let's just trim one or two of these. Ooh, one or two of these little pieces back. And what we're going to do with this? Well, for a start, I'm just going to spray it with hydrogen peroxide. Now, what's that? Can you see that? Keith's watching the Grand Prix, so I thought, well, I'll come in here and get another one done. And then, if I just do a few each day, it'll help. See, that one's got a, see where the root has broken there. I'm going to leave it on because these roots, these longer roots, will help just stabilise this inside one of those small pots. Right, so where's my hydrogen peroxide? Just give it a little spray. Yep, it's fizzing. Right. So what type of a... See again, these little tiny pots. I don't think I need to go any bigger, you know. Right. So there's the roots down in the bottom there, in this little tiny pot. Can you see them? And I've just put some of this Orchid bark. Not that one. I don't want that one. At the bottom. Because this one may well need to be staked. Just get a few more down there. Push it down, push those roots down. Now this is going to be top heavy. So I'm going to have to stake this one. There's the roots, can you see all the roots there? So let's go and find a nice little stake. Bear with me. Okay, so we've got this nice stake here, and let's just have a look. See which is the best place to stake it. Let's see. It's one of these that doesn't right. Okay. Right. I'm going to have to find something. Now where have I put it? But did you notice it's standing upright now? This is one of Kathy's, but I just need to wipe it out. There. A little bit inside there. And you see? So that's a Pleurathalis. I think that's how they grow. Yeah, that's definitely a Pleurathalis. So I'm happy with that now. That's now repotted, and I can go on the internet now and just see whether or not I can find anything that looks like this. Now I don't know whether these are this one especially. Sorry, can you see whether it's been a flower there? But that looks as though it's they're terrible for little. That's how they actually grow. They send out all these little new shoots. Anyway, that's another video done, and thank you for bearing with me again, and no doubt I'll be back with some more videos. So from me to you, take care. Bye bye now.